I'm Aaron Graber with Ventrac, and in this video, we're headed all the way to Central Florida, which is a hotbed for golf, to watch a Ventrac work on a golf course with a contour mower. If you've seen any of our other videos, it's almost guaranteed that you've observed the Ventrac working in really harsh conditions, oftentimes in terrain that's really rough, sometimes it's muddy and wet. This is the exact polar opposite. So you're taking a machine that's capable of doing all those rough and hard jobs and putting on a pristine turf application and also not do any damage to the turf underneath it. It's really an incredible testament to the versatility of this chassis and all that it can do. One of the benefits of the Ventrac that flies under the radar a lot of times is our lighting system. The new 4520 has a lot of different lighting options. Up front, we have 4 super bright LED lights that light up the night when you're working early morning. We also have a few different options for work lights on the ROPS and on the canopy. So no matter what your setup is of the tractor, you can get a lot of light out there so that in those early and late hours, it's just as easy to work in that professional setting and maintain the exact quality of cut that you need.
My name's Chris Senior, I'm the golf course superintendent here. We're in Central Florida. The whole property is a nice 36-hole Donald Ross original design. Generally in Florida everything's pretty flat, but here we have a lot of, hills that have been put in over time, so there's a lot of slopes for us to maintain, a lot of steep face bunkers. Well, you want to give the golfer some options. You want to give the golfer some, basically you don't want a chip and putt golf course. You want to make the golfer think. We have some elevated greens where there's some choices that the golfer has to make. If he doesn't hit those greens, he's going to have to get a lofted club out to try and get onto them, to make some chips, make some putts. So yeah, we don't want to make this game too easy for people. So basically we have a lot of lake banks around the place. We have creeks that run through the property, and the Ventrac is great to get onto those slopes, to get onto those steeper slopes, because the alternative is obviously it's time consuming, it's labor intensive. So this Ventrac helps us to minimize that. There are some slopes that I would not get on if this thing had 4 wheels rather than 8. I just would. It's a comfort level thing, and I know that I can take this thing onto some pretty crazy slopes and feel safe. It's very versatile. We'll send it out and we'll do the roughs with it, we'll do the lake banks and the creek banks with it, and then we may bring it back to the shop and change the deck, and maybe we'll put a stump grinder on and we'll do some stump grinding with it. So it's a dual purpose machine for us right now. Yeah, it's very simple. I've been working with these for a long time, when I worked in the UK, so it's basically one hand on the wheel, one hand on the shift, and you control everything from those 2 points. So backwards, forwards, left, right, it's very simple. Once you get used to it, it's a nice easy piece of equipment. No issues. No, it's been great. I had one at the property I was at before this. We had one. No issues. We had a cart path edger on that one. The same floating rough deck, but that thing is money. It does a great job. It's a great piece of equipment. Versatility wise, I have a friend that has 2 of these, and he uses them. If he gets in a pinch, he'll hook a trailer up to the back of it and use it to pull trailers around the golf course. If he has issues with his tractors, it's that strong. It's a horse of a machine basically.
Thank you for watching this video of the Ventrac in action. For more information on the Ventrac and the golf equipment that we offer, be sure to visit our website at ventrac.com and follow along on our YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.